front of your Zoom H4n, you may have noticed 4 buttons running along here. Now these are actually shortcut keys. They're keys that the Zoom manufacturers obviously thought were something that you'd use quite a lot of. To be quite honest, I've actually never used them. I usually go through via the menu. But they could come in handy depending on what you're doing. So the first button is the folder button. So you can access all of these by clicking on menu and flicking through, but these just make it a lot quicker. So we'll start with the folder, click on that. And what this does is give you the folders that are already pre-created on the Zoom. So there's 10 folders in there. And what you can do with these, you don't actually look inside the folders, you don't see what's inside the folders, but here it's just saying folder select. So you're actually selecting a folder that you want to save your new recording into. So you can select whatever you like. So if I selected folder 3, I wanted to do my next recording there, and to enter it I just press and click on the scroll button here. Okay, and that takes me to the front there. So now if I recorded something, it would be saved in that folder. As you can see, it says no data, which means there are no files actually stored in that folder just yet. I click on folder again. I'm going to change it back to folder 1. Press the scroll key to enter. And now anything that I record now will be saved in folder 1. And as you can see, there's a file in there. There's a file already in that. If I use the scroll button, you'll notice how we can move up and see that the different folders. See, it's moving up, moving down through the folders, through the files, I should say. Okay, so that's the folder option. Now we have the file option here. So if we click on that, what it's going to give us are all the files stored in the folder that we've selected. So these are all the files in that folder 1. So it tells you there, folder 1. If we went back to folder again, and I selected folder 2 into that, and then went to file, you can see there's no files in folder 2. So I'll go back, select folder 1 again to get back to our original. Okay, so the next one is speed. Now this one I have never used. It is just the playback speed. If you want to play back at a faster speed, that's the one you want to select. And you can scroll through and change the percentage there using the scroll button. Okay, the next option is the recording format. You see here it's got WAV/MP3. So if you click on that, it gives you the option to change your recording format. So you can choose MP3 or WAV. It just depends on the type of audio you're working with. But we'll go through, in a future video, we'll go through these recording formats and tell you which one is the best for your ASMR audios. Okay, so that's the basics of those shortcut keys.